Hey, hey, hey. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to day 5 of this 100-day streaming challenge. If you're new here for the first time, my name's John Mohammed, and every single day we're building an AI company live. We're building an AI platform with 60 plus agents in public, no hiding, no fake gurus, no fake screenshots of Lamborghinis, just real AI systems, AI agents, real businesses documenting the process of this journey from zero. And the goal is simple, literally. It is to help build, let me show you. It's to help build, right, and change the direction of humanity. Literally, we are moving into a digital workforce time which has never been like, it's unprecedented, right? And we're building one of the most powerful AI operating systems for business while showing you exactly how we're doing it. Because I genuinely believe we're living in one of the largest technological shifts in human history. Today, this stream actually is a day worth celebrating because not only our new AI models have come out, like as we know, because someone else released another, not because someone else released another chatbot, but because something much bigger is happening, literally behind the scenes. Today, we want to talk about our new MCP server, which we just launched, our model context protocol on our platform, Supreme XAI. It might sound technical, but honestly, believe historians will look back at this moment in time and they will look at the way how the invention of the USB of the internet period protocol has changed, right? This isn't just another feature. It's become the language that allows AI to communicate with the digital world. The MCP literally has rapidly become wide adopted open standard for connecting AI models with external tools and applications and data sources across vendors. Think about computers before the USB, right? Or like how we can say the C-type, right? Every printer, every camera, every keyboard needed a different complex cable. Nothing worked together, right? When the USB arrived, it was one standard, connecting everything. MCP is now doing the same thing, right? So when you see Go High Level with MCP, Claude with Go High MCP, all these applications now again MPCs, I want you to understand. But this is not for artificial intelligence, let's say. Instead of building hundreds of custom integrations, one connection, one protocol, one AI agent can now securely talk to thousands of different applications, right? Your CRM, your Gmail, your calendar, your database, your finance software, your coding environment, your knowledge base, your documents, everything, right? And this is why we want to celebrate this day, because we literally built our MCP server for our platform to communicate and integrate with so many other applications. This changes everything because until now, AI had mostly been intelligence and isolated, right? It could only answer questions, generate content, etc., write code, analyze documents. It couldn't truly communicate or work inside like your business, or it couldn't custom engineer stuff. But now MCP protocol changes that, right? And now, how does AI? Now our platform is going to have an array of agents, which it does, which I'm going to show you. But now it acts, it connects, it collaborates, it partnerships. It's a complete function, right? This is why you probably heard me talk about much of a digital workforce. Don't think businesses are going to be replaced overnight. They're literally not. I think something different is happening first. Every employee will get a digital employee working alongside them. Imagine your sales manager with 5 AI employees. You're making your marketing manager with another series of AI employees. Your finance department with 3 AI employees. Your customer support with another 3 or 4 AI employees. The CEO, right, chief of staff, right, has their own operating system, an AI chief operating officer, right? Content has AI editors, developers have AI partners, right? Everything becomes a massive, more productive element in the business cycle of things, right? And this is why I want to show you one of the main reasons why we built our platform. The future is arriving much faster than people realize. And here's what is exciting. This is not science fiction anymore. We are actually already seeing companies connecting AI like at Slack, to CRM systems, to enterprise workflows through the CP protocol function based on these integrations. Before, we heavily actually use APIs, right? So APIs is not a thing of the past, but this is the alternative route, making AI agents capable of completing real work instead of just answering questions, right? It's amazing time to be on this planet. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is thinking AI is just ChatGPT. It isn't. ChatGPT is just the interface. The real revolution is the infrastructure, the protocols, the standards, the agent communication, the memory, the reasoning, the automation. This is where it's becoming a $1 trillion industry. And this is where $1 trillion industries and companies are being built, right? I honestly think that the next generation of software companies won't look like traditional SaaSs. They're going to look like something like what we're building. Instead of buying software, you're actually hiring AI employees. Instead of learning complicated dashboards, you're simply telling AI what outcome you want. You're finding new clients. You're creating new marketing methods today with the power of AI. You're analyzing spreadsheets. You don't rely on like email as you used to. You can launch a campaign, AI will assist. You can build landing pages, AI will assist. Monitor your competitors, AI will assist. And that's the exciting times that we're living in. All right. So what we've built here is a platform of 60 plus agents, an operating system for businesses, right? Where you can put your business, your industry blueprint in and go to work. You're in our platform. We've got marketing agents, sales agents, research agents, finance agents, customer service agents, video agents, coding agents, strategy agents, executive assistants, right? And this makes it literally, how can I say, impossible almost not to fail, because the execution layer is now being executed. So this technical level has now leveled the playing field. 10 years ago, only $1 billion companies could have failed massive teams. Today, one person business, one person can compete with big companies with hundreds of people, not because they're working harder, but because they're working with AI, they're working with protocols, they're working with agents. This is one of the biggest democratization forces ever seen. Now, AI is also raising an important question. How do we build secure AI systems? How do we protect company data? How do we make AI agents access or do what they're supposed to do? As the MCP, shall I say, adoption grows, you're going to see security, governance becoming major priorities for companies, right? And this is where more challenges are going to start arising. But just like the internet evolved with basic websites and building online banking, AI infrastructure has now matured over the next years, right? And now we're seeing them become more smarter than smartphones. Every AI, right, now is going to be having knowledge. You see, ChatGPT just launched its working element, right, to compete with Claude, right? So every entrepreneur has the power now to build with AI. The question won't be, should I use AI? The question will now become, how many AI agents can I employ in my business? And that's where we're documenting our journey every single day, how we're building a platform to empower local businesses to be on the competitive advantage and have a competitive advantage. Baby, I'm just have some electrolyte / since the weather is so hot. So every system, every success, every mistake, every AI agent, every automation, right? You're seeing it built live, because we want to prove that one person armed with the right AI systems can build something extraordinary. So if you're excited about the future, you're interested in AI, you're interested in automation, digital employees, AI agents, agentic workflows, native businesses, or simply building something meaningful, you're in the right place. So let's get started with day 5. I want to welcome you all. So let's go. I'm just gonna, those of you who don't know, let me actually, let me just share my screen. So this is the waiting list to join our platform. For those of you who want to know, we have intakes every so often. Let me just. So this is our swarm of AI agents working digitally. We got a sales agent, our YouTube script agent, our 48-hour launch manager, our YouTube optimization manager, our B-roll, graphics, prompts, our sales script, our YouTube channel planner, our YouTube content ideas. Well, these are all 7 agents that we got working right now, right? And like I say, every day I come to my commands center and I ask it what to do, right? This is what I've done previously, right? Was working on a weekly content engine, the lead content engine. Literally, I just ask it questions and it responds and starts to organize all these activities and allocate agents to do the work, right? So then I just come to monitor what actually work is being happening and what actually work is taking place. So this is our, for those of you who are on the stream for the first time, our business playbook. Our business playbook, this is where we put everything, right? This is the brain of the business on the platform. We put the business overview, the IPC, the demographics, psychologics, pain points, the sales processes, how we sell, the ads and hooks, objections, operational procedures, the knowledge bank, right? This is what feeds the agents. This is the same central brain that all the agents work from at any given time. These are other features of our platform, right? And also we audit our agents. So I just did, let me just go, let me make sure. We audit our agents, but today I want to talk about one key feature, like what I said. We actually launched MCP. So many of you might not know what MCP is. So this is another agent, our graphics interface agent. I'm just going to break it down for you. MPC is a model protocol server that is a standard bridge that connects AI models, external tools, external databases, and file systems. Like I said, think of this USB-C port. Before that, it was hard for applications to connect to each other. So instead of writing a code to connect with API or use different apps, we build one standard protocol. like you see here, right? An AI system can now connect with the MCP. It's the communications layer, right? And it connects with external systems, Slack, Go High Level, Gmail, Claude, any other applications it can connect with, right? So it plays a significant function in communicating with AI, with applications, with services, right? So how did we implement it into our platform? Let's see. We actually built the MCP, right? And let me just check. This is our coding agents. Let me just check, like, this is a range of coding agents that we check, right? One, this is a project manager. This one's front dev. This is back dev. This is a bug fixer. This is a tester, right? And let me just see what it comes back with. So how does that MCP play with the functionality of our platform? Right, so now this is how it works. The MCP now works, right, to communicate with our platform. It communicates with the chief operating officer. It interprets the goals, the assignments, the works, right? The business playbook. It stores the strategy, understands the standard, the processes, the AI workforce. We can now perform specific tasks externally to the platform, right? And the MCP works as the gateway, right? And then we can connect to external applications, CRMs, email, ad platforms, database platforms, communication. Everything can be done from our platform and connected to another external platform, right? Which is humongous, right? So let's just look at it here. So this is the MPC. It's got different components. It's got a tools component, a prompts component, a authentication component, a permissions component, a capability component, right? And resources mean information access, which is access to like our CRMs, email on our platform, results, ebook, database. Tools is it can access opportunities on our platform, schedule meetings, run reports, stuff like that. Prompting, that it uses prompted structured work, like to create like weekly reports, etc. So the MCP is a major, massive function that we've added because now we can communicate our agents with any external platforms. Right. So let me just go now to, I'm going to go to run one of our agents. Let me run this agent now. So now these are some of our agents that we have, right? I'm going to show you the one of 2 free agents. Actually, let's go to our channels. This is where we connected our MPC protocol. I'm just going to go to here, channels, right? And the reason why our platform can communicate with a lot of other platforms because of 2 reasons. One of them is because we connect it via either API, right? So here, as you see, we've got channels. All these are connected through APIs. We're connecting to browser-based, Amplify, Facebook, Toonbuster, Ignore, Claudebot, Google Calendar, YouTube, X, right? Substack, Pulse, Medium. We're connecting through 80% of them through APIs. Now, what changes the game is that now we have the MCP, right? We can connect to any application, right? Yeah, we can connect to any application, right? So it just changes the game. So now let me just go and run one of our agents so you can see something in work. Yesterday, we was working on a bill roll agent. So content is king. I always say content is king. So visibility is everything. So we built what we built, right? We built a pipeline to help ourselves, me included, and our clients increase their visibility, because visibility is currency. So here we have 4 or 5 agents which we string together, right? And we were looking at the scripts agent, the ability to produce scripts, right? So here we just put a series of hooks in here, and then or our topic matter, and it will just generate the script for us, right? So let me just go to stuff that I did before. Here's some scripts that I did before. Normally it would take hours for us to generate scripts, right? My team used to take like a long time, but now it can be done under 5 minutes. So let's look at this script, right? This is the new script that I literally I shot, right? And it's about the autonomous workforce. Right now, founders are running 7-figure businesses with teams of 3, not because they can't afford to hire, but because they replace the entire departments with AI systems, just like what you said, right? So this is a script. Right, I'm going to go to the raw script. These are all different elements of the script. We've got different hook variations we can test. We can test the promise, the intro. We've got retention. We've got an outgo. Right, we've got the call to action. Right, so this is the script. What we put here. Now, if I come here, I'm gonna come to B-roll, and you see I go into our B-roll studio. So now we can come up with a script. I'm gonna go to our B-roll studio. And our B-roll studio, like we just paste the script in here, give it a title, choose the dimension, and we'll start generating like B-rolls. But let's go see something that you've done before, right? Let me just go and see. This is the B-roll that you did before, right? From the scenes, it reads the scenes and it generates. Now, at the moment, let me see. This just, I would like to have the script up, but let's just see this B-roll. This B-roll is cool, right? B-roll for scene 1. B-roll for scene 2, right? Scene 2 is old business, new business, and new types of AI businesses, right? And if we don't like it, we can regenerate. I'm going to see, right? Scene number 3, right? Humans collaborate, showing their strengths, right? Great stuff. B-roll 4. All this was done, right, in under 5 minutes, right? Based off a script that we generated, right? B-roll 5. Should I say 4? Right? Visual employees interface, right? And once this is edited, I'm going to show you. Right? B-roll 6. Visualize a business complexity compounding chaos. Let me see if this visualizing a business complexity compounding graph. Let me see that makes sense to the reference. Does it look like compounding chaos? I didn't. Oh, it bucked back. Let's go back to B-roll. B-roll studio. Right, this is a game changer. This helps me bang out content. Like, yeah, if you see me pop up everywhere in your feed, you know what? I didn't really like this B-roll. I didn't really like it. Let me just see. Is the B-roll app. So let's see. But yeah, this was weird. So I'm just gonna put regenerate. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was scene 6. I wasn't fond of this. I'm gonna regenerate because I didn't like that B-roll. Right? In a nutshell, they have to leave the platform. It's all done. While that's happening, oh, what do we have here? Right? It changed, right? So we're doing B-roll. So 10 minutes, 20 minutes, we've got lots of, and if that style of video, sometimes I just do talking head. Our clients, we just give them talking head. Sometimes it might be an illustration video. We do that, right? So there's all different types of ways how we do content. This is a specific style of content that we actually are doing. This is for talking head. While that's generating, let me see this. Yes, interesting how it all come together. This B-roll is now finished. That looks much better. That looks much better. See? So at a nutshell, right? Bang, boom. We just flip the switch and get a better. That looks so much better. So much better, right? So let me go back now and see was there's other content for that. So I'm gonna go back to scene approval. I think there was. Yeah, we did do. We're gonna start from scenes 8. I'm gonna show you how simple it just reads the script. Bang. I'm gonna 1, 2. I'm doing these B-rolls. So once I've done these B-rolls, you see it's simply done, right? I just simply put the thing here.
No, this one. And this one is for rubbish. Okay.
I'll just simply put the thing here.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'll simply put the thing here, and I'm pressing approve. Let me approve these models. Approve this. I've got something for that actually. Let me see that. I approve this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let me just do those 4. So now I've done the next 4, I'm just going to press generate, right? So let's go back and see starting on the next series, right? Generating the B-roll. This literally is a game changer for us, for our clients, right? And we use it for specific types of videos. If I go into, let me just get out my Swamp deck to see if these features. I'm just gonna go to run. This is how we run agents, right? Actually, I'm in the wrong dashboard. I'm gonna run this agent. I'm gonna look for script agent. Let me open up. Let me go to the scripts agent. So here, this is what I want to show you, right? So these are the different types of content that we produce, right? Topic-based content, transcript to script, a YouTube breakdown, documentary stuff. So it all depends on what we're choosing, right? Length, 10 minute, 20 minute, 24, 45 minute, right? So goal, right? Authority positioning, lead gen, sales, right? So there's a lot of science and logic what went into each agent in order to work and get the cohesiveness, right? And produce the workflow. Literally. Also, let me go to schedule. I was looking for this the other day. And also, we've connected this basically to our Go High Level, and we connect it to our Google Calendar. And we've got a content calendar. We're working on the content calendar, I believe. A content, yeah. And I can speak to the calendar literally, right? Our content calendar, we got to update this. Work on a content calendar. We're going to see the best way to implement a content calendar. But here we can schedule stuff on Instagram, TikTok. So this is a key feature, right? And agents here, content agents, they're the ones what do the scheduling, right? So we are going to work out the logic of how we're going to make that happen, literally. How we're going to make this logic to schedule it and have it in a calendar so we see what's happening. Also, we have leads, what we go in there, right? So, just that you know, right? This is the power of having, let's go, multiple agents on a platform, right? We've got a lost revenue agent, a streaming agent, a Google Maps agent, an ideal flow workload, a master GLR, master Go High Level agent, a course builder agent, the B-roll agent. We're optimizing some of this. The visual design agent. This is the next thing we're going to work to watch. Optimize. Ghost teleprompter. The AI workflow content machine. That's another agent we've got to work. We're going to optimize to work on that so we can improve. Right? The code outreach agent, right? We've got that. So we're going to show you different functionalities of these agents over a period of time, right? And also, we are optimizing our auto dialer, right? This is good because now we've got third-party auto dialing, right? We can call, we can lodge calls. This is so awesome because when we was doing having an agent before, we had some issues because we couldn't listen to the phone calls. But now we've made it possible, and now we've developed this workflow. The sales and agent analyst, the schools, right? The auto dialer generates a brief, right? And then we use a third party. So we create these workflows. So if we're running a campaign on Google or Facebook, right? The lead comes in, the auto dialer automatically picks up the call, phones them, and then we have a call analysis Sales analysis, analyze the call to the detail, pick up all the information, and then position it ready for a close-up, right? So this is the average workflow, which is interesting. So we haven't started a campaign in this account yet, but this is an awesome feature. We're going to optimize. And I know a lot of businesses do cold outreach. So we are actually in the process of developing our cold outreach agent, right? Our cold outreach agent. So it walks you through step by step in sending emails, because a lot of people want to do cold email, but they find it hard. But literally we literally built this dashboard to walk you through every single step, right? From infrastructure, deliverability, pipeline, copywriting, campaigns, analysis, automation, SOPs, so detailed, right? And we're testing some campaigns on that, right? But we even get by the domain names, right? So literally an all-in-one inclusive. You've got lots of agents working, right? 24/7 in order to achieve your company goals and what you put in your playbook, right? This is the day that we're living in right now. Literally. So we're working on this. We're optimizing this flow and making sure everything hits out, and that we can. So we have visibility. We have warm campaigns, cold campaigns. They're all doing their stuff. And then we have missions, right? We tag together 3 or 4 agents working together so they can do reoccurring tasks every single day or every single week. So those of you, let's go back to see our B-roll. Right, the next B-roll that was done is this. Right, it's quite impressive, quite good B-roll, right? And it's going through the deck who have done these two, right? So this is us, the systems that we build. This is the platform that we have developed. And if you want to be on the next intake, right, I want you to just go to the first link in the description and join our waiting list, right? I want to thank you so much for being on this stream and for staying with us. And I see you on the next one.